Hello Wastelanders, Vlad here, and today we're going to go over the Holiday Scorched 2021 that are set to appear on December 21st. I've got a comprehensive guide here with drop rates, new camp items you can unlock, along with some hunting tips for you as you go along. Let's jump on in. We're going to start things off with some drop rates, and here we have all of the new camp item plans. The numbers you see next to them are what I got by opening 200 of the handcrafted holiday gifts. You can buy wrapping paper from the train vendors. It is quite expensive for the large holiday handcrafted gift, but they do give the best drop rate of all of the chances. Now, our best drop rate was about 4.5% with our mounted wall fan, and then the least was about 1.5% with a tie between the red rocket gas wall light and the barbed wire fences, with the others falling somewhere in between that. So as you come across these different plans, as you unlock them yourself or you see them in vendors, understand that some of them are pretty rare and that you may be paying a decent amount. But don't go crazy. They aren't worth any god roll weapons, or if you have legacies, they're not worth those either. Now here's a good look at our first item, which is the Tattered Curtains. There are 3 different variants, just like the ones we can get from the Atomic Shop. They all look pretty good on your walls, and you can find them in the wall decor section. There is a different entry for each of the different types, and they are in the same one as the Atomic Shop ones. Now this is the Nuka Cola Girl area rug. It is pretty awesome. It is decent size, and that's under the floor decor. And then you have our Bohemoth Boss plushie, which is also under floor decor with the other plushies that you can unlock. Here is the red rocket gas pump wall light. It's a pretty cool addition. It gives off a nice little orange glow instead of a harsh white light like so many of the other lights, so it's a good addition. Here is the red rocket gas station lamp. It has a nice little red shade to it, and again in the dark this one gives off a nice little yellowish glow instead of a harsh white light, so I like both of those lights. Then giving a little movement to the camp is this wall-mounted fan. It is underneath the wall decor section of your camp build menu, with the Atomic Shop or scoreboard entries of these fans. And then we have this vintage water cooler, which is found under the water section of your camp build menu, and it will give off 2 things of purified water before you can collect it, and then it'll regenerate. Now the last item is this barbed wire fencing. It is a pretty cool addition. It looks really nice on there. It does have a gated version, and there are different section lengths that you can have. Sometimes you can get the gated one to snap onto a foundation with no problem, but other times you're going to run into an issue with it saying it needs support. I only ran into this error with the gated version instead of the full-length ones. So I think it's a snapping problem, probably because of the gate being closed and intersecting. Now, as far as hunting goes, I like to start down in Camden Park, and then I will move up to the Charleston Capitol building, which allows me to walk over to the Somerville Dam without being into the actual canyon. Somerville Docks, Overlook Cabin, and then Riverside Manor, all in one nice little area for you. Then we can jump over to the Whitespring Golf Club. This is very hunted, so it may be cleared out every time you go there, but it is a good place. Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, Round to Top of the World, and Pleasant Valley Cabins, all on the outside of buildings, not on the inside of Top of the World. Then the Winter Sports area, Helvetia, and then over to Greg's Mining Supply, rounds out that area. And then you can stop by the Bolton Greens, which is a good hunting location as well. Moving north, we move to Morgantown Airport, and you can also jump down to the train yard just to the south of that. Then Palace of the Winding Path is a pretty good location to hunt. Then you have Wavy Willard's Water Park, and you can go over to the Tyler County Fairgrounds on the far side of the forest. These are all prime hunting locations and quick jumps between each other. If you want to go over to the mire, then you could check on the outside of Valley Galleria. Not as much as there used to be in that location, but also Camp Venture. You could also jump up to Harper's Ferry, sometimes Scorched spawn up there. And then in the bog, we have the Ranger District Office, and then we have the whole little complex for Drop Site V9, Glass Cavern, Fisher Site Prime, and there's another Fisher Site next to it. Speaking of Fisher Sites, they are prime locations to hunt. I like to go to the ones in the Cranberry Bog because they're so close to each other. And then the best Fisher Site I have found to hunt in is the one near the Pumpkin House in the north of the map, because it spawns a ton of enemies, and that is good for hunting and your chances of finding the Holiday Scorched there. When it comes to events, you have Scorched Earth, which is a prime location. Fort Defiance will give you the Line in the Sand event to hunt. Seneca Rocks Visitor Center will give you Dropped Connection, which is an Enclave event. And Bolton Greens will give you Distinguished Guest, which can spawn your Scorched. And then you can go over to the airport, where if you walk to the far side of it, you can initiate Collision Course, which is a Scorched spawning event. That's going to do it for today's video, everybody. I want to thank you for watching. Hopefully this gets you prepared for this year's Holiday Scorched event in Fallout 76. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest content from Vlad Administrator Gaming. And until next time, I'll see you in the Wasteland.